There is something genuinely timeless about the way this little white box sits on a shelf. It doesn't try to be a sleek, high-tech centerpiece for a modern home theater, and honestly, that is exactly why it still works. When you pull this thing out, you aren't looking for 4K textures or frame rates that make your eyes bleed. You are looking for that specific, chaotic energy that only this generation of gaming managed to capture. The Mario Kart bundle is arguably the definitive way to experience it, mostly because it drops you right into the action without any fuss. The remote itself is a bit of a relic now, sure, but there is a certain charm to the way it fits in the hand. It is lightweight, almost to a fault, but it makes the motion controls feel less like a chore and more like a natural extension of whatever game you are playing. You flick your wrist to drift around a corner or swing it to dodge an obstacle, and it just clicks. It is intuitive in a way that modern, but heavy controllers often forget to be. Now here is the thing about the library, it is massive. You have hundreds of titles to dig through, and while not every single one of them aged gracefully, the sheer variety is staggering. You can go from a high-speed kart race to a weird, experimental puzzle game in seconds. That said, you do have to deal with the reality of older hardware. The resolution is going to look a bit soft on a modern television, and you might find yourself fiddling with cables more than you would like. It is not a perfect machine by any stretch. The disk drive can get a little noisy when it is working hard, and the sensor bar setup is a constant reminder that we are living in a different era of tech. But when you are sitting there, remote in hand, and you finally nail that perfect drift on a classic track, those little quirks just fade into the background. It is not about the specs or the pixel count. It is about the fact that this device was built to be approachable. It doesn't demand that you be a hardcore gamer to have a good time. It just asks you to pick up the remote and play. If you are looking for a way to revisit some genuine classics, or just want something that feels less like a computer and more like a toy, this is still a fantastic pick. It is simple, it is reliable, and it still manages to put a smile on your face after all these years. It is not the most powerful thing on the market, but it might just be the most fun.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.